Okay, the mathematician will be able to locate rational numbers using a number line. So today we're going to order some rational numbers. So we learned a number line can be used to represent fractions, decimals, and percents. Let's use our knowledge to locate rational numbers. So what fraction do you believe is represented with the point on the number line? So remember, with every number line, we need to look at how many spaces are between the whole numbers. We need to look at the endpoints, where we start and where we end, and then we also need to locate some easy benchmarks like what's a half. So in this case, let's take a look, and we can say it's between 0 and 1, so it starts at 0, ends at 1, and then let's count the spaces. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this number line is counting by fifths, and so this is 1/5 and 2/5, 3/5, and 4/5. And so this spot here that's plotted is 2/5. Where would a half be on this number line? Well, it would have to be somewhere here between 2/5 and 3/5. So yeah, go ahead and record that on your notes. Let's look at another number line. Which point do you believe best represents 2 and 1/3? So let's look at our endpoints again. This time it's between 2 and 3. And then let's count the spaces. So here we have 1 space, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So go ahead and put those jumps on your number line as well. So this spot would be, we're counting by 12ths, but we started at 2. So this would be 2 and 2/12, which is the same as 3. And so this space would have to be 2 and 1/12. So we've looked at the two endpoints and we've counted the spaces. Now let's think about where half would be. So half of 12 is 6, so we have to count 6 spaces. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so this would represent 2 and 6/12, which is same as 2 and 1/2. And so this next space would be 2 and 2/12, 2 and 3/12, 2 and 4/12. So I don't see anything that says 1/3, so I clearly have to simplify. So I know that 2/12 is even, so I know it's divisible by 2. So half of 2 is 1, half of 12 is 6. So that's not going to really help me here. That's 2 and 1/6. How about here, 2 and 3/12? So 3/12 is divisible by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So that's not 1/3. How about 4/12? 4/12 is divisible by 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. So this would be 2 and 1/3. So mark that these fractions on your number line. Okay, this isn't on your notes, but on your dry erase board you can figure this out. Which number from the list below will be located closest to 33? So let's use our strategy again. We said let's make sure that we understand how many spaces this is counting by. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, 10 is a nice number. This would be 33 and 10/10, right? Which is the same as 34. And this would be 33 and 1/10, 33 and 2/10. And so what would be half of 10? Half of 10 would be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would represent 33 and a half, okay, which would be this number here. So to make it easier, let's label these numbers as A, B, C, and D. So 33.5 would be here. This would be C. Let's continue labeling our number line. This is 33 and 3/10, 33 and 4/10. Now 33 and 4/10 can also be written as a decimal, right? 33 and 4/10 would be 33.4. So that would be B right here. So could we also label this as a decimal? Absolutely. 1/10 would be 33.1. 33 and 2/10 would be 33 and 2/10. This is 33 and 3/10. Okay, so we've taken care of this one and this one. But where would 33 and 7/100ths be? Well, 100th isn't even a 10th, so it would have to be somewhere over here. This would be D. And then finally, where's 33 and 4/5ths? So let's continue. This is 4/10, 5/10, 33, 6/10, 33 and 7/10, 33 and 8/10, 33 and 9/10. So 33 and 4/5ths, you could think of as if you were counting on your fingers. Remember we talked about fifths. And this would be 20, 40, 60, 80. So you could use your hands and count where 80/100ths or 80% would be, or you could say, well, if I have 4/5ths and I need 10ths, I can make an equivalent fraction. 5 times 2 is 10, 4 times 2 is 8. So here's your 33 and 8/10ths, which would be here, located here. And that's 33 and 8/10ths, which is A. So which number is closest to 33? That would have to be point D. Okay, now you have 2 more questions on your notes to answer on your own. So try different strategies, including absolutely using your number line. So make sure you write the jumps and then think about using equivalent fractions or using moving your decimal point using Dr. Pepper to help you.